Imagine this, you walk into a crowded mall, surrounded by people, cameras everywhere, and then, poof, you vanish without a trace. No clues, no suspects, just gone. Today we're diving into 10 real-life disappearances that still haunt investigators decades later. Some of these cases have eerie footage, bizarre last words, or twists so strange you'll question everything. Stay tuned, because by pound 7 you'll be double-checking your locks. Case 1. The vanishing of Brian Schaffer. Picture this. A happy med student walks into a bar with friends and never walks out. Brian Schaffer was last seen on CTV inside a packed Ohio bar in 2006. Cameras covered every exit, but Brian nowhere. Did he sneak out? Was it foul play? Even his dad, a former FBI agent, couldn't crack it. The craziest part, his phone pinged weeks later near an airport. Was it a glitch or a clue? Case pound 2. The Springfield Three. 3 women, a mom, her daughter, and her friend, vanished from a Missouri home in 1992. No struggle, no blood, just a broken porch light and a chilling detail. Their purses were lined up neatly inside, car keys still inside. It's like they stepped out for seconds and evaporated. To this day, no one knows if they were taken or left willingly. But here's the kicker. A creepy voicemail was later deleted from their machine. What did it say? We'll never know. Case 3. The Dyatlov Pass incident. 9 experienced hikers flee their tent in the Russian mountains in 1959 barefoot in 30 degrees Fahrenheit weather when rescuers found them. Some had crushed ribs, one was missing her tongue. The official report, an unknown compelling force. Conspiracy theories. Alien, Yetis, secret weapons, but recent studies suggest an avalanche, except there's no evidence of one, so what really made them run? As for the disappearance of Maura Murray after a car crash in 2004, Maura Murray vanishes into snowy New Hampshire woods in minutes. No footprints, no scent for dogs, just a single red stain later proved not to be blood. Some think she ran away. Others say a local killer took her. But the weirdest clue, a man claims he saw her years later in Canada with no memory of her past. Could it be true? Case 5. The Sodder Children Fire. In 1945, a West Virginia house burns down. 5 kids are presumed dead, until no bones are found. The parents insist the kids were kidnapped. Evidence, a ladder by the house that night. A phone call before the fire saying, "You're about to get fried." And decades later, a photo arrives in the mail, one of the kids, now an adult, but the FBI still closed the case. Case 6. The Beaumont Children. 3 siblings go to an Australian beach in 1966 and never come home. Witnesses saw them with a tall, blonde man. Later, their mom gets hundreds of calls from someone breathing heavily. Then, in 2021, a bombshell. A handyman's van matches the description, but with no bodies, the case remains cold. The parents died never knowing the truth. Case 7. The Tamam Shud case. A man's body is found on an Australian beach in 1948. Noid, just a scrap of paper in his pocket with 2 words. Tamam Shud. It's ended in Persian. The code never cracked. The poison in his system untraceable. And the creepiest part. A local woman recognized him, but refused to talk. Was he a spy? A jilted lover? We'll likely never know. Case 8. The Flannan Isles Lighthouse Keepers. 3 lighthouse men vanish from a remote Scottish island in 1990. The door was locked from the inside. 1 coat was left behind. The last log entry, storm over, God is over all, but weather logs show it was calm that day. So did they go mad, get abducted, or something worse? Case 9. The Lead Masks case. 2 men are found dead on a Brazilian hill in 1966 wearing lead masks and suits. Nearby a note, 1630 be at agreed place, 1830 swallow capsules. Were they spies, alien hunters, or just victims of a bizarre suicide pact? The masks blocked radiation, but why? The case was closed as accidental. Yeah, sure. Case 10. The Max Headroom broadcast hijacking. In 1987, a TV broadcast in Chicago gets hacked by a guy in a Max Headroom mask. He rants gibberish, gets spanked with a fly swatter, then vanishes. The FCC called it the most infamous hijacking in TV history, but who did it? A disgruntled employee, a prankster. The signal was traced to a rooftop, but the culprit never found. So, which case creeped you out the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you've got a theory, drop it below. Maybe you'll be the one to crack these cold cases. And hey, if you love mysteries, hit that subscribe button. Because next week, we're diving into real, life-haunted objects that museums won't display. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Until then, stay curious and maybe check your locks.